chat's pulled up. Alright. Hello. I'm guessing that's Russian, question mark? I don't, yeah. Guessing that user is Russian. I don't know Russian, like, at all. So, sorry to just any language besides English, so to anyone who isn't, like, who doesn't know English, sorry, even though that probably means nothing because you probably can't even understand what I'm saying anyways, unless if, you know, you have multiple languages, then what is this? Art stream? Hello. Hello. Sometimes I forget that Jasper has freckles. I do very much sometimes forget that she's got freckles. There we go. Don't even think I gave her freckles on I was like initially gonna be like, I have no clue if I'll ever. I like how I never when I first showed Jasper, I was like, I don't know if I'll show her again. Then like I got like an entire freaking playlist of just the Jasper saga going on, whatever I post related to her. We love our little goth queen. We love our little goth queen. We love her. I've already grown attached to her, and I've only had her as a character for like a week. We must protect her at all costs. Okay, let's see here. Okay. What am I looking up again? Also, Anna, because I know you just joined. I knew for like when I first made Jasper, because I was planning on leaving like subtle hint, like I left like subtle hints in my videos onto who Jasper's dad is. I was like, how long is it gonna be until like it clicks for Anna that Jasper's dad is the Undertaker? I knew it's gonna click for you eventually. I knew you're gonna figure it out at some point. Like I automatically knew it was gonna click for you at some point, and then it did, and I was like, called it. And yeah, that seems like a cool video idea. It does. I was like, okay, how am I going, if I ever, make, because I have several projects over on Wattpad, like several fanfiction ideas that I want to start and get done, because now that Fallen Hero is over, I'm like, okay, I can start something new. My next thing was just going to be like a prequel to that about my very first Team Umizoomi OC, Maddie. But I have not done that yet. And then I have like several other fanfics that I want to write, like My Kids Next Door AU. And God, what else do I got going on? Oh, Peach as well. I wanted to write that. I just never did. Peach kind of just phased out. And I want to bring her back because Peach is just an unhinged little gremlin. I was also planning on writing something like related to the twins as well, just how they acted as kids. Because believe it or not, Avery was also a little gremlin as a child. She was far more unhinged as a kid than she is now. Because we see Avery and she's like this sweet lady who is like has the personality of a grandma. She was unhinged as all hell as a kid. Like she had a pet opossum. She was an unhinged little gremlin. And Thomas was just introverted and didn't really talk too much. He was an introverted kid, but also very, very protective of his sister, especially after the accident that happened. And then they just swapped completely. Their personalities just completely swapped into adulthood, albeit Thomas ended up getting possessed, but also just they completely switched personalities. Hello, and sorry to the person that just joined. I was not ignoring you. I was just talking a lot. Once I get talking, I will not shut up. Hello. Can I draw your C? Yes. To anyone who's like anyone watching this who's like wondering if like they can like make fan stuff, you don't have to ask. Like as long as you're not like as long as you give credit where credit is due, you don't have to ask to like draw my characters or use my characters and stuff, or if you know I have like an edited audio or something on my channel. You don't gotta ask. Just give credit. That's all I'm asking on my end. And I'm taking off my hoodie because I don't even know why I'm wearing a hoodie. It was like cold as all hell in my room, and then I put on a sweater after I got dressed, and then yeah. Then I turned off my AC because I was like chilly as all hell, and then now I'm dying. All right. Right. Back to my drawing. Holy crap. Joys of wearing glasses. Getting smudges and scratches and things that will just annoy the absolute living hell out of you all over them. Which is not fun. By the way. Not at all fun. Hi. Holy crap. I am like... Joys of me not being able to regulate my body temperature. Like, I'll end up, like, dying from heat, and then I'll be freezing as all. Gotta love that, right? Alright. Also, sorry if I don't, like, get to anyone's messages. I need to pull up a reference on my laptop just to avoid having to go onto Google and pausing the stream because I don't want to have to pause the stream trying to find a reference. So if I don't get to anyone's messages right away, I do apologize. I'll try to check every, like, so often. Can actually draw, Jesus Christ. Trying to... Finger work. Yeah, I use my finger to draw. I don't have, like, a fancy drawing laptop or a stylus. I just use my phone and my finger to draw. For those wondering what exactly I draw with, I just use my phone and my finger. I don't bother with, like, fancy equipment or anything. I just make do with what I got. I'm not spending, like, $100-$200 on a fancy tablet and a stylus. I think my mom did try to get me a stylus a couple of years ago because I had asked for one, but by that time, like, by the time I got one, I got so used to drawing with my finger, I just said, this is weird, I don't like using it, and then I think eventually I gave it to my stepbrother. I think I eventually just gave it to him. Struggling a lot to actually freaking draw. I should have just used a different, like, layout. Like, should not have be doing this in landscape. Check back in the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I literally just do everything with my finger. Animations, drawings, that are not in my sketchbook anyway. I've had the same sketchbook for like over a year, since well before I graduated, and because like I used to draw a lot at school, and then I graduated, and I did like in my sketchbook at school, and then because of the fact that I graduated, I don't draw my sketchbook anymore. I've drawn a little bit of my sketchbook, just not like too incredibly. Because I have another I literally have another sketchbook in my in one of my drawers in my desk ready to be used, like stickers on it already basically just done. I just need to finish using this one. I think I'm like almost halfway. Like I'm like halfway done with that sketchbook. So yeah. Yeah, I have like a bunch of sketchbooks that date back to like 2022, I think. And how I know they're from 2022 is because my dead name is on some of them. That's how I know that they're from like, well, because I changed my name in 2022 to Benji, and then I have like a couple sketchbooks from before then that have my dead name on them, so I know that they're from a while ago. Because I like to keep my name on them just in case if like I kept my name on all my sketchbooks just in case if I like lost it at school or something, or if I would take it out somewhere to like family house or something and I ended up losing it. Somebody will like pick it up and be like, oh, this belongs to Benji. Let me go and hunt through them so I can get this back. Hello. So yeah, even now I still do that, even though I'm like not in school anymore. If I bring my sketchbook out somewhere, to like a gathering for like, because 99% of the time anyway, if I go to a gathering, it's probably gonna be at my mom's boyfriend's family's place. So yeah, they'll, if I end up losing it there, like at any of their places, then I'll probably just, then they'll be like, oh, okay, this belongs to Benji. Let me, call someone so, we can get it back. I did not take into account how annoying drawing it would be. Okay. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, ain't it? Uh. Hello. Like trying to like keep switching between tabs because like I got a reference open on my laptop. Cause screw trying to pause the stream and do a Google search. Oh my god, can I switch the freaking eraser? My god. Fucking phone, dude. I was just trying to switch the goddamn eraser. Jesus Christ. Hello. I think this is the most people that I've had in my chat in a little bit. Not that I stream much anyway, though I've been trying to stream a little bit more. But I haven't had this many people in my chat in a good while. Let's see here. Okay, switching to another tab. I got like 5 million of one tabs open. Yep, wrong thing. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I'm talking in a random accent. Every once in a while, I'll just have, like, put on a random accent. I don't know why. Ugh. I doubt I need the reference anymore. Just next minute. Doubt I need the reference anymore because the color palette should be pretty self-explanatory at this point. But yeah, I can at the very least go off of memory. The rest of this. All right. Oh, Okay. Oh. Did not close that off. Okay, there you go. Nope. Oh, for crying out loud. Jesus H. Christ. Hello again. Yay, another character with trauma. This time, like, what? Third character I've made with parent issues. I'm not even lying. I have like 3 characters that have parent issues. Hello. Always 3 characters that I can think of at the top of my head. Her dad's a villain. Should be self-explanatory. All 3 characters I can think of at the top of my head have villain parents. For Jasper, who is the girl in this picture, and Cody, my codename Kids Next Door OC, both have villain dads. And for Zakaria, who I'm not going to name anyway, both of her parents are little shitheads. Who I'm not going to explicitly name, just in case if you guys don't know who. Because I know I've revealed Zakaria's parents before I decided to plop her into Tales of Benji at some point. But if you don't know who Zakaria's parents are, I'm not telling you. And if you do know who Zakaria's parents are, no, you don't. Yeah, all of my OCs, I feel like 99.9% of my OCs have trauma. And I'm saying most because some of them are completely fine and are just existing. But most of my characters have some trauma. Well, my OCs are trauma. Everyone is getting traumatized. Yeah, no, everyone's getting traumatized. Well, if you're, mentally ill, chances are your characters are also going to be mentally ill. Gotta love the trauma, am I right? Oh. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick before I end up losing it from laughing. So, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I think Zacharia's parents are probably in. Oh god. She's still waiting to get used again. Poor boy. Oh man. Oh man. Got a lot of our traumatized OCs, right? Because like, I'm just speaking of Cecil and like all of the troublemakers in general, like at least for the Tales of Benji ending, like they got a good ending. They at least got the troublemakers at least got some good ending because like now they're in Tales of Benji. Oliver's like all of them are in therapy currently, getting better. They're good guys now. I like just the mention of Cecile brought that up. Just reminded me of that. Like, yeah, they're good now. They be chilling. Yeah, they're all doing good because yeah, they appeared in a couple episodes in Tales of Benji chapter 3, and they're contributing to the pod a little bit. So, yeah. I got a freaking canker sore. I probably shouldn't be drinking a Monster. I got a canker sore and like, honestly, having a canker sore anywhere is probably the worst possible place. But like, it's right next to my teeth, like right, like beside my front teeth, or in the inside of my lip, like just below the inside of my lips. So yeah, that's yeah, and of course the day that, of course, like a day after I realized I have a canker sore, which was like yesterday, we end up having something with sauce, which you're not really supposed to be like having any like coffee or anything with like caffeine, I think, or saucy things with like pizza sauce or something. Of course, and like I need to drink coffee in order to survive in the mornings. And strange thing about me, like I love drinking coffee, but I cannot drink coffee past like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, give or take. What was I talking about again? I just lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Like huh? Food. Yeah, coffee. Yeah, I just like Beaver like went in the chat and said something, and I was like reading that while also talking, and then I just lost completely my brain just shut down. Okay, now I remember what I'm talking about. My brain just froze and was like, "What am I talking about again?" Yeah, I can't drink coffee past like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning without gagging. Like, if I try to drink coffee at like say like 12 o'clock, like in the afternoon, I will like gag and like feel not and like it'll make me feel a little nauseous. I can't. Like I can only drink coffee like for the first like hour or two that I'm awake because I usually wake up at like 5:30, 6 in the morning. I don't know why. I just can't. Like I can only drink it for like the first like 1, 2 hours that I'm awake because I usually wake up. My body naturally wakes me up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Um, I don't know why. I just can't. Like I don't know why. My body is weird. I'm weird. I'm a strange creature. Huh. muscle memory. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I wake up so early. It's just like my brain has gotten so used to waking up for school, and now I'm getting used to waking up like at like 5:30 in the morning for work because my shifts start at like 7 in the morning usually, and it takes me like say about an hour to get ready, like eat my breakfast, get dressed, get make sure the cats are taken care of, and then it takes me like 20 minutes to get to work. So I've gotten so used to waking up at like 5:30 in the morning to start getting ready for work, and now my body just started naturally waking me up at 5:30 instead of 6 when I used to usually get up, which is weird. So now I just wake up anytime between like 5:30 in the morning and 6 o'clock. My body's weird. So I don't know if anyone knows this. Like another weird fact about me, I have a birthmark. I don't ever draw it because it's in the most stupid place. So like on any like drawings of me or my Sona, like it's also on my Sona. I like my main Sona that I use because that's like basically just me, just pointy ears and a couple of minor differences. I have like a small little bump beside my left ear. Small, tiny little bump. I discovered it when I was like really little, and I was like, oh my gosh, something's wrong. And then my parents were like, no, that's just a birthmark. You're born with that. And like it doesn't hurt. It's just like right beside my ear. It's so weird. It's hi Sophia. Yeah, I got like the weirdest little birthmark beside my left ear. I'll have to like draw what that looks like. Like I got just the tiniest little bump beside my ear. It's weird. It's like not on my other ear. It's just existing. It's weird. Don't know why I have that little lump beside my ear, but I do. I don't know why it exists. It just does. But yeah. At least I got done the main drawing that I wanted to get done today during the stream. Because yeah, Jasper is like absolutely terrified of her dad. Like absolutely freaking terrified. Like the staff is like her only means of protecting herself from him. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Birthmarks are weird. Birthmarks are weird. It'll be like something subtle, like really? Sophia, really? Yeah, clearly you can barely tell, because, like, I've known you for, like, ever at this point, and I've never noticed you had a birthmark, so clearly it's, like, barely. I've known you since, like, 6th grade. I've known you since, like, 2018, and I've never noticed. Would have think I've at least, like, noticed by now, but clearly not. It's clearly not that visible if your best friend of like what 7 years at this point has not even. I'm gonna have to like try and see if I can spot it next time I see ya. I'm gonna see if I can actually spot it next time I see you, because I've known you for like 7 years at this point, and I've not noticed one time in like the hundreds of times that I've seen you. Yeah, I have like other random things on my body. Like I have a small scar on my finger, on like the finger beside my pinky finger and middle finger on my right hand from when I sliced my finger open like 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago. I accidentally sliced open my finger, and yeah, now I just got a random scar that's like somewhat noticeable. Like, if you look for like a good minute, you can kind of tell that's like slightly off colored, and like and plus there's just countless injuries on my body. I will have plenty of cat scratches and bruises all over me, or just random cuts, because I am clumsy. If I'm like crafting something, sometimes I'll accidentally like or if I'm like putting stuff on like my bags or my jacket or something, I will end up accidentally poking a pin into my hand. Every damn time I am pinning stuff, like countless pins onto something, I poke myself with the pin, like actual sharp part of the pin, every single time. I always poke myself. I also have countless little furry rat bastards who don't know the difference between playtime and fight to death, and they will freaking like bite and scratch and bite and scratch. So yeah, I will have plenty of cat scratches all over me. I get scratched so much. I think the last time that I got scratched, it was Flash, and he ended up like a couple nights ago. We had gone out because we like to take our cat Flash on a leash. He only has he before we ended up adopting Flash. He got his front claws declawed, and so he relies on his back claws to attack, and the amount of times that he has like managed to like scratch my stomach, I think I still have, yeah, I got like a little scratch on my stomach. Like, Flash is a pain in the butt. Oh yeah, I got scratched by Cuddles on my foot before. I was vacuuming my mom's room, and I didn't even realize Mr. Cuddles was under the bed. So I started, and mind you, Cuddles, as with most cats, is just afraid of, well, I say most cats. Flash, 90% of the time, does not give a shit if the vacuum is going. Like, if he's on the bed, he'll just be like, whatever. But I didn't even know Cuddles was like under the bed, and I started the vacuum, and he ran out, ended up scratching my foot while I was trying to vacuum. So I was like, great, thanks. Thanks, you little pain in the butt. Huh? And ad. Wonderful. Okay, shut up, ads. Shut up. Huh. Yeah, that sounds about right. Cats can be pretty smart. Also, yeah, here's my kids next door. One of my kids next door is Cody and Jasper. They would be besties. They totally would be besties. Just because. So your dad is a villain too, huh? Yep. Basically sums it up. They would be besties. Huh? What does Kanye have to do with this? I don't get it. Also, this is a random sketch that I did. Just like I said earlier in the stream, Avery was a little gremlin as a kid, and she had pet a possum, and her older sister was just, why are you like this? Why are my younger siblings just so strange? To be fair, like, she got along way better with Avery than Thomas did, than she did with Thomas, but both of them were both chaotic in their own way. Also, Curse the Dream poster. Those of you might not have seen the speed paint. I am very proud of this. It took me too long to make a Curse the Dream poster, and I'm tempted to get a third custom poster made of this, though I unfortunately got no more room to put another custom poster down. To put a custom poster up. So I got a poster for Tales of Benji, a poster for Fallen Hero, because it would be nice to have like them all like right in a row, though unfortunately I don't got the wall space. Because like Curse of the Dream, Fallen Hero, and Tales of Benji are all in the same universe. Because Fallen Hero is first. It starts like I think I said on the actual Wattpad story that it took place back in the early 2010s when the show was around, though that's not canon anymore. So I might delete that author's note. But that at least takes place first. And then that starts a couple of years, I think like 2020, 2021, though I guess now would just be considered like a headcanon that like Team Umizumi would take place back in like 2020. 2021. Like, then Curse the Dream happens in 2023. So during the time that like Fallen Hero was slowly starting to come to a close officially, like where the actual series starts to, die down a little bit, and then it ends. Then Fallen Hero ends in like 2024 officially, like early 2024 they start moving, and then to now. And then like late 2024, actually, well, late 2023, Tales of Benji starts. So, in that order, Fallen Hero, Curse the Dream, and then Tales of Benji. Because Curse the Dream takes place only a couple months before Tales of Benji starts. So yeah, there's some lore there, all in the same universe. Also, what does everyone think of Non? mystery person that we only really see in flashbacks. If you guys are wondering what Non sounds like, by the way, they sound like the White Pumpkin from Story Mode. Not Cassie Rose, but like the actual one. She has the White Pumpkin on her and the creepy voice changer thing. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what they sound like. Just a creepy mystery person. Just a random monster PNG. I needed it for a drawing, or I think it was for like some. It was for some video. It was for a video. I can't remember which video, but it was for a video. I needed an ultraviolet PNG because I couldn't find one at all. I'm actually drinking an ultraviolet monster right now. Also, yeah, the Chelsea Benji poster that I made, which I actually do got hanging up in my room, and I also got it on the back of my Chelsea Benji hoodie. I got custom made. Still really proud of it. Also, yeah, this was a redraw of... I don't think Anna's still in the chat. And I'm sure she might have seen this. Oh, I just realized I forgot the eyebrows on Anna Target. Shit. Okay, I just realized this now, and this is supposed to be, like, the better redraw, but, like, this is a redraw that I had done of an image that of some fan art that I made for back in, like, 2023, I think. Let's see if we can find the original drawing I made for comparison. It's somewhere all the way back here. Somewhere. Find it. Got like 5,000,001 drawings. Oh yeah, here's the original one. We got the original over here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I don't think she's in the chat, so anymore at this point. So I know she was in the chat earlier, I don't know. So here. That at least show that off. But yeah, old art, woo. Actually, do I still have my very first Avery design in here? Is it on this phone? Because I know I made, like, I know I posted, like, my concept art for Avery on my community tab. Not on my community tab. In a video, I posted, like, my Avery concept art. Pretty sure it's still in here somewhere. Do I have my Avery concept art, or because I know that's from 2023. Oh, found my first drawing. Lots of pride. Like my very first drawing I made for Fanner. Found the very first drawing I made for them way back way back in 2023. Man, has it really almost been? It has almost been 2 years. Holy fuck! It's really been about 2 years since I've been. How has it been 2 years? Wasn't 2023 like yesterday or something? God damn. Oh my god, when did I make this from? When did I make this? August 14th, 2023. Oh my gosh. Okay, where is... Oh yeah, Peach. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, here's the concept art for Avery. Does not look like the same character. Like, I kept the same shirt, or the same dress, I can't, this was my Avery concept art, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Avery we know and love today. This is the very first concept art that I've ever made for her. And it does not look like Avery. It doesn't. Like... It looks cursed. No, sir. I don't like it. Oh yeah, I think it's like a redraw of like a drawing that I made of Viva Dash way back in like 2018. Part of me still wants to believe it's 2020 still. Though, and we're already like more than halfway done with 2025. Like, what the fuck? How? And it's already been a year since I graduated high school. Like, what happened? What happened? How has it been this quick? Also, yeah, this is meant to be like the little drawing. I also realized I forgot to draw Avery's glasses in this, but realized that this is clearly outdated. Really outdated, because I'm going to need to redraw this, like the little drawing that's supposed to be in Avery's locket. But you get the idea. It was just a nice little picture of them. I'll probably redraw the draw it at some point, because I've had an idea, because like I think, because like a couple weeks ago I had gone down to Michael's with my mom, and I was looking at like the jewelry making stuff, because obviously, as you guys know, I like making little bracelets with pony beads and stuff. I saw like a little locket thing, and I got the idea to like remake Avery's locket. And like the real world, like make her little locket. So at some point I'm gonna try to find like a little heart locket and like print out a small little image of the twins and cut it out, make sure it fits in there in the actual locket, because I think that would be really cute. I thought that'd be cute. So at some point that is gonna be a little project. Also, a little diagram of like Void Ben's relationship. I know I posted this a while ago because this was made a while ago, probably like a year ago or something. Yeah, almost a year ago. Just a little diagram of like Void Ben's relationships with the main villains in the villain group. So yeah. I love how the only villain that Void Ben absolutely hates with a burning passion is like children. It's like, no. I hated you before when I was my normal self, and I still hate you now. Doesn't matter that I'm possessed. Doesn't freaking matter. I hate you. You're creepy. No. What the? Okay, question. What the fuck is going on in my chat now? Like, what is happening? What is this? What is going on? What the actual what is this? You know, it's a good stream when there's weird shit going on. Like, oh my god. I am so scared. I mean, when I say it's a good stream, like, I have, like, a lot of people talking. Because 99% of the time, it's, like, one or two people in chat. I never normally have, like, a lot of people. Because I had a lot of people in chat today, which, I mean, doesn't happen too much. Still got this as well. I think I have a couple of other. Oh yeah, I started this as well for Beck. I just never got anywhere with. I don't know if I ever posted it, but yeah. Just again, you know it's bad when Void Ben's evil counterpart, like Benji's evil counterpart, Void Ben does not like the Delightful Children from Madeline or just any other villain that's part of that group. You know, the hatred runs deep. It runs really deep. I don't know what that noise was. Don't mind me. Oh yeah. Somebody on DeviantArt had. I was scrolling through Kit Candy DeviantArt, and somebody had drawn Delightful Children but emo. So I decided to just draw that in my style because, like, that I honestly think is hilarious. Oh my god, it's worse than we thought. They made him emo. They drew those little good two shoes, brainwashed, creepy cult kids, but emo. I can just imagine them saying, "It's not a phase, father." I thought that was so hilarious. I thought that was funny. Like, never in a million years would I think that those creepy little demons would exist. But oh my gosh, I love it. Like, I like, as much as I give the Delightful Children shit for being creepy as all fuck, that made my day. I thought that was hilarious. Ah. Oh yeah, other shit that I don't think I've ever posted. Because I had made little, this is more like of these like little relationship chart thing. I did it with, I think I don't think yeah, I think I forgot to put like Kenny in here because I did not have much room. And was that kind of just, I don't have much room in these. There's like not. I should remake the relationship charts and hopefully I can add more space in here. But yeah. And then also with Anna's characters is like the main, her main characters at least. So yeah. That was. Oh my god. IBS Paint is just taking 1,000,001 years to load, ain't it? Oh man. Oh yeah, this little drawing. I think this was part of a video. But yeah, basically Void Ben's relationship with the Target and Viva Dash. They basically, after they like figured out, oh, Benji is our biggest fan, they basically just started coddling him. And were like, we love you. You're our child now and we will protect you at all costs. They tend to show their softer side around Void Ben and normal me. Which they rarely ever do. Like, they, especially Hit the Target, he rarely shows his soft side. Like, he doesn't like showing it because he doesn't like being like vulnerable. Like, the only times that he ever really shows his softer side, it, like, currently as the way he is around Benji / Void Ben and his sister. Like, those are the only times that he really shows the soft side. And like it doesn't really show in like Reunited Part 2 because that's the only time that he's interacted with Avery this far. But like even as like a villain, he does genuinely care about his sister. Like he still has a huge soft spot for her, and like the only reason why like he like when he first got possessed, like he did say like he was like, if I ever find Avery, I'm gonna have her join me. Like that was like his like that was like is like one of his goals, like that he like had in the back of his brain. Like if I ever find Avery again, I'm gonna have her join me. But obviously, he got sidetracked and hadn't really given Avery much of a second thought. Tried to take down, like, tried to take over Stampy's lovely world, and then, you know, trying to take over the entire freaking world with the, like, group of villains. He only started trying to go after Avery after he figured out that she was in the area that, like, Tales of Bench takes place in. And that was like, okay, so Avery's nearby. Because, like, he knew before Reunited Parts 1 and 2 that Avery was around. He knew. He knew for a while. and like he didn't explicitly state it right away in Reunited because he wasn't entirely too sure if Avery would recognize him or not. He wanted to see if Avery would recognize him first before he actually revealed himself to be her twin. So he just kept his mouth shut. Because, like, he knew it was Avery the moment that he saw her with Anna on that episode. He was like, oh, my sister. Yay. Finally found her. And yeah, that was basically. Then Avery was like, wait a minute. You're my brother. What the actual fuck happened? She was like, where have I been? Where the hell have I been for, like, ever? It's like, what happened to my brother? Yeah, I've been talking and talking and talking for a while. So now I'm just. Alright. Ugh. Kinkersaurs suck, by the way. I hate Kinkersaurs. Like, I'm just trying to not die. Also, yeah, if this will ever ends up loading. But yeah, I just redropped that one Digital Circus scene from the recent episode with as like Gangle and Zubul as humans. What I think they would most likely look like. I tried to like make sure you could tell that it was them. And I also like the idea of Zubul having a few prosthetics, because she can like remove their parts and reattach. Whereas I think that'd be pretty cool if they had a couple prosthetics. I ship them so hard. I ship them so freaking much. I love them. And I love how they were just like in the background of that one scene just plotting. I love they were just plotting like for putting Jackson in maid outfit. I love that scene. I love how close they got in just 2 episodes. I honestly love that. I've been like obsessed with them as of late. I love them so much. They're freaking adorable. Ah. The ship will sail. And it's a good ship when the creator is like, I think they'd be good for each other. Because somebody I had asked Gooseworks on Tumblr, like, how do you feel about shipping Gangle and Zubul together? And Gooseworks said, you can ship whoever you want. I personally think they'd be good for each other, but you didn't hear it from me. I love that. It's a good ship when even the creator is like, okay, yeah, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see them working as a couple. And, like, they've just been, like, teasing us with them being extremely close now, and, like, I love that. I honestly do think that, like, that Zubul is one of the reasons why Gangle hasn't abstracted yet, and the other person being Pomni, because in episode 4, I do feel like if, like, firstly, if, like, it's like that one scene where Gangle was like, will we ever go home? Will we ever achieve our dreams? And was like freaking out. If her little watch didn't beep and was like, oh yeah, no, that clock's broken, I feel like she would have abstracted right there. And then the other time when Pomni was like, girl, go home, get some rest, I'll close for you, take a break. Like, you clearly need to, like, take a little bit to breathe. I feel like, again, Gangle would have abstracted right then and there. So I feel like Pomni is one of the reasons why she hadn't abstracted then, and then currently, like, with how, like, Zubul has been, because, like, Zubul clearly has always genuinely cared about Gangle. Like, they always soften up when they're always, like, you can just tell they are always, like, they soften up whenever they talk about Gangle or talk to Gangle. You can tell that they just genuinely care and are like, I'll keep an eye on you. I'm not letting you. I ain't letting you go anytime soon. Where did that ship even come? They haven't even. I'm not gonna even ask. This franchise is strange. Yeah, I feel like that if Gangle didn't have Zubul, then I feel like she would have abstracted again, like gotten close to abstracting, like very soon. Like both Gangle and Zubul I definitely feel like they definitely need each other. They are good for each other just because like they both need a genuine friend. They both need someone to just keep an eye on each other and talk and like vent to. They're so good for each other, and that one definitely makes. I only have two digital circus ships, and it's Gangle and Zubul and Kinger and Queenie, because obviously Kinger and Queenie are both already canon in the series. It's just that unfortunate that Queenie abstracted well before the series started, which is depressing. I feel really bad for Kinger. Gosh, but yeah, those are my only two ships. Like the other ones, some of the other ones I can either be like, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from, and then there's others where I'm like, no. No. Yeah, no, he has seen better days. He is like not okay. I feel so bad. I mean, he has like from what Jack said in the pilot, like been there the longest out of at least the current set of character like humans that we have in the circus. So it's no wonder that he has gone a little cuckoo. Because, like, I feel like that long, if you've managed to survive that long in the circus, without abstracting, and have seen several people, including your own wife, abstract, you are bound to lose your minds a little bit and not be really mentally stable. That's just my take. Ugh. I've been streaming for a bit. I've just been talking my photo this entire stream. Yeah, tweeting is a pain in the ass. This is why I usually use Flip a Clip for like every animation, and I don't do gotcha like tweeting. I just take screenshots and then make videos based off that. I cannot be bothered to edit that much. I am not that talented. You can tell that I got a lot of thumbnails for Tales of Benji and ABS Paint. I got a lot of thumbnails for that series. And I also got this little sketch over here. This was my first time drawing Spooky Spoon as a human. Because screw trying to draw a freaking inanimate object. I cannot draw an inanimate object for the life of me. Oh! But yeah. Like, Spooky Spoon immediately knew the first time that, because, like, she met Jasper, like, a day or two after Jasper had, you know, when he's met the Numberjacks and everything. And she was like, "You look familiar. I know your dad, I think." Scratch that. I do know your dad. Basically it. And Jasper was like, shit. I might be screwed. She knew right then and there that she was screwed immediately. She's like, I am gonna die. This is not gonna end well at all. I am screwed. I am going to go ahead and cry and scream into a pillow and just, wah. Jasper's not okay. She ain't. You're really gonna tell me to stop swearing on my own channel? If you don't like swearing, people, guess what? Don't watch my channel. My channel is 16 plus for a reason. There are going to be swears. There's going to be things that are not child friendly. If anyone in this chat is sensitive to swearing or other adult themes, don't watch it. If you are under the age of 16, don't be on my channel. If you're under the age of 16, just find just like 1 or 2 videos of mine and like it, whatever. But if you're like planning on watching my channel like full time and like want to be a fan, I don't care. That's like a general rule on my channel. My channel is 16. Well, I am 20, so I would prefer my audience to be over the age of 16, simply because I really don't want young kids to be on my channel, because I do have a lot of videos that have lots of blood and gore, that will have blood and gore. Every once in a while, I will make a sexual joke. It's not often, but every once in a blue moon. I add warnings, obviously, if there are ever really touchy subjects, but I do prefer my channel to be Well, for 16 plus, I do prefer that. That's just my personal preference. Because my channel is for more mature audiences. That's just me. But for anyone, just for everyone in general, if you don't like swearing, don't watch my channel. Don't, because I swear a lot. There will be swearing, like, that's like the main thing on my channel. There will be lots of swears in my videos. So, if no one likes swearing, then don't watch my channel. Like, that's just that. Alright. I think my channel started off as like family friendly, but then I grew up. That's what happened, and then my channel grew up with me. So I've had my channel since I was like 11 years old. And I can't believe I almost had my channel for like almost 9 years at this point. Next year is gonna be the 10-year anniversary of my channel. So strange. Hello. Alright. I am gonna end the stream now. I really got nothing else to talk about, and I don't got nothing else to draw right now that I can think of. So, thanks to everyone who has popped in and said hi. This has been a fun stream, and I will see you guys in another stream or video. Bye, everybody.